The crisis in the PDP started with the invitation extended to Ali Modu Sharif to become the national chairman of the party. The turn of events predated the 2015 Port Harcourt Convention, which was midwifed by Modu Sharif. The status of the same convention was challenged in court. Two high courts in Lagos and Port Harcourt gave conflicting decisions.
Ali Sharif remained the substantive chairman of the PDP.
McAfee remains the chairman, the authentic chairman of the PDP. If anybody is telling you there is any judgment in Port Harcourt, that is a lie from the pit of hell.
This situation was compounded by multiple litigations over the leadership of the party, but the convention gave a respite with the appointment of Ahmed McCarthy-led caretaker committee.
I want to say categorically that these people are not members of PDP, and at appropriate time disciplinary measures will be taken against all of them who are involved in this, because they have made very terrible attempt to destroy the party.
Ordinarily, the party does not comment on individuals, but for the sake of the survival of the party, we take exceptions to the utterances of Prince Adeyeye. He believes he is serving his masters, so he will be rewarded with the PDP ticket in Ekiti State. If PDP is not restructured, even if he is awarded the ticket, which we know Fayose will not do, it will be an exercise in futility.
While the issue of leadership was pending in court, another regime of litigations and judicial conflict erupted, and the climax was the PDP governorship candidate in Ondo State. With the conclusion of the Ondo election, what is left pending in court is the national leadership, which has traveled to the Supreme Court and again returned to the Court of Appeal. What does this hold for the PDP?
So if the decision of the apex court, as the highest court of the land, that's what I mean by the apex court, decides that a court of appeal or a high court has to retry a matter, or a tribunal has to retry the matter, they have to do it because it is sacrosanct and it is one of the mandates of the highest court, to do so. Because the justices of the Supreme Court, sitting in their wisdom, must have found out that injustice, occurred, and they never did their job well.
Because if you look at this issue in Ondo State, it's not only on primary election that is at stake. The faction, whether it's McAfee or Modu Sharif. So if it's that aspect of the faction, which of the faction is a legal faction, another panel have to be constituted to determine the legality or otherwise of any of the faction that is laying claim to the authority of PDP.
The Court of Appeal is seized with the action, which is also an appeal from Justice Okon Abank's court. The court is expected to determine who is the statutory leader between the indomitable Ali Modu Sharif and the forward-looking Ahmed McCarthy and his team. This is a matter which may take a second trip to the Supreme Court for a final decision, and it will also resolve all legal ambiguities.